And also the insert here is all made from durable cardboard. That is great. I think there is no plastic in here because these bags, these I think are biodegradable as well. I love that. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and today I'm bringing you my unboxing of Endeavor Deep Sea by Grand Gamers Guild. This is a game that will also be available at Spiel this year, or was available depending on when I released this video. And I thought, like, you know what, I could include this in my unboxing for Spiel, like with all the games I got there, because I didn't get this at Spiel. I actually supported the Deluxe version, the Deluxe edition on crowdfunding, but I thought, like, you know what, this deserves its own video. And this is what I'm doing today. This Endeavor Deep Sea, this is the follow-up to Endeavor Age of Sail from 2018. And this is a new version, also with the solar mode and everything. Like a pretty large box. Like regular box would be like this here, right? So it's definitely larger, so it won't be able to fit in my standard gaming shelf. I will have to put it on top or something. This is designed by Carl de Visser and Jared Gray. Art by Marusha Gorjub, Fahed Al-Rajil and Josh Capel. Oh, that's a lot of names that I probably butchered. Sorry for that. Alright, so this game is ages 14 and up. Quite high, actually. 1 to 5 players and up to 30 minutes per player. That is finally a very good way to denote the playing time. Alright, so we do have the logo on all sides. Nothing ultra special, but different orientation, so no matter how you put it in the shelf, it should work. And then here we have the back, so we see just a few components here. We don't see how the game is set up, but we see a few components at least. And the cool thing is, I think you like explore the oceans, they like get bigger and bigger. So it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be pretty exciting. I do have a pretty high hopes for this game, especially because 1 to 5 players, you can play this solo. You can play it competitively and cooperatively. So you have lots of modes of playing this. I have heard the first voices that people say solo and cooperative is okay. Competitive is where it shines. But I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to be excited. And before we get started, let us just grab a cup of tea to get going. Yeah, very good. That's the way to do it. All right, let's open this up. This is a really huge box, and yeah, there's, I think, a lot of stuff in here. So yeah, let's see what we can find in here. So first of all, we do have some punch boards here. All right, so here we have, what do we have? Oceanographer, biotechnologist. Okay, some tiles of people that are double-sided, of course. We do have a wave here. Ah, that's probably the first player marker. Cool. So you can assemble like a wave. That is, I like these first player marker things. Maybe I should do like a series of first player markers or something. There are like so many cool ones. And here we have some other tokens like with some DNA symbols. I don't quite know what they do. Let's just see the punch board. Yeah, just standard affair. It's thick. It's durable. I like that. No linen finish or anything, but they feel good. They feel fine. Very cool. The artwork isn't too bad, actually. It's a little bit dark. But apart from that, I actually like the artwork. I'm just saying that in this kind of surprised manner because I have read a few voices that they don't like the artwork too much, but I think it's pretty cool. It's a little bit dark, yeah. But like the art style is pretty cool. So yeah. Okay, then here we have more people. I don't know what these do, right? I don't know the game yet, so we'll have to see. Then with the rulebook. The thing I usually look at first, and this is interesting because the layout here is pretty much the same as an Artemis project and also the Artemis Odyssey, a game I still need to bring to the channel. So yeah, I like that layout, very good. So I already know what I can expect because I like that layout a lot. All right, Endeavor Deep Sea, the emission, what you take from the sea, okay, what you can gain, everything, and what this does. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Okay, so it says like whatever you can gain in the game, that what it does for you. That is pretty good intro actually. Play against your friends or with them or without them. Yeah, that's like what I said, like competitively, cooperatively, and solo. Okay, so we do have the components here. I think there are quite a few components here. I do have the Deluxe edition, so I think this is why we have these wooden components here, I think. Okay, so we have the setup here. As usual, I like that with the numbers by the text here and also by the images. So you can see immediately where you put everything. That's pretty good. Oh, and by the way, that is the competitive setup. Here it says, see page 16 for additional solo and co-op setup. So there are a few changes then, which makes sense. Then with the gameplay, we have reward symbols, and then we have the phases, 1, A to C, and 2. And it's not a whole lot. It's actually just like two pages of rules, and then you then have the actions. Alright, so there are a few more pages. But just like how the game works and how the player turn works, just 2 pages, and then you need to know the actions. Good. And then we have final scoring here. Wonderful. And then on the last page we have the cooperative and solo modes. Yeah, so we have lots of images here and examples, and it's very well laid out. It's just like in the Artemis project, which is a pretty good rulebook as well. Very cool. Okay, and then here we have like a player aid or overview sheet with the scenario clarifications, okay, and the ocean board special rule clarifications. Okay, cool. So here we have that is great. Look at this. It actually tells you how to put everything into the tray. That is pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. Very cool. Okay. And then discover our entire line. Yeah. There's still a lot of games by Grand Gaming Skill I want to play. So this year at Spiel, I'm planning to also get Endangered, maybe including a few expansions. Of course, I will bring all of these games to you at some point, because I really start liking the Grand Gamers Guild games more and more. I really do. So, yeah, very cool. So, and then we have what is this? Okay, that is a little bit bright for the camera actually. Let me just fix that quickly. So it's going to be a little bit dark for just a few moments, but otherwise you won't be able to see this here, right? See this properly. So there's like a tray in here, and I think this is where you put these specialists, like where you put these people that we saw before in here, I think. So I suppose you put this tray on the table and you see all these specialists here. That is pretty cool, man. That is a pretty cool thing. I like this. What a cool system. It's like really easy to get out here. Well, not in this direction, but in this one at least. Right? You just put this on the table and you have all the in here. I guess you stack like the same ones on top of each other. Very cool. So let me fix that exposure again. Alright, so let's continue looking at everything. Oh, there's so much to unpack here, I think. So, okay. Here we have missions. These are actually missions here. Maps and charts, mission 1. Okay, so I think we have like 10 missions in here, I think, right? Yeah, 10 missions. So this is, but I think there are no tiles in here. So I think maybe you just put this, aside or whatever, right? And put some tokens on here. I'm not quite sure. And this is like the starting layout here. And you put like these tiles here, like these tiles that you can see here, right? You put these like, here at the surface, and then you can go further down and explore. And you see like there's like a setup instructions here, and also you have like goals, and these are all different. Yeah, you always have like different setups here and goals and stuff. So it seems like a lot of variability you have here. That is pretty amazing. And I guess you can play all of them like solo, co-op, and competitively. So, that's a lot to discover here. That is really nice. Amazing. All right, so, and then, wow, what do we have? Like here we have an expansion, Underwave Academy. Includes 1 ocean board, 5 training badges, rules sheet. But, there are even more. These are the 3 mini expansions, but they're just lying here like this. So, I don't know where you find the stuff you need for that. Underwave Academy, I don't know. Okay. Robotic Wanderer. I don't know. But very cool that we have these expansions here. This one has a little bit more. These are a little bit less. Okay, very cool. I'm looking forward to exploring all of that. And then there are some boards here that maybe fell out from there. Wanderer, Duck, Orca, Reproduction. Oh, Underwave Academy. Wait, these are for the expansions. These are the boards for the expansion here. Okay, very cool. Okay, let me just put them here when we take a look at all the tiles. So this one here, Endeavor Deep Sea 5-player expansion front. Oh right, because I don't know, the 5-player expansion. I'm not sure if that was part only of the deluxe edition, but it's very good that I can play with up to 5 players if I want to, especially if it's like maximum 30 players, 30 minutes per player. If like it says on the box, if that's true, that's fine. With 5 players, 2.5 hours, 2 to 2.5 hours, that's not a whole lot. For 5 players, that's actually okay. So yeah, add when playing with 5. Okay, the Argonauts, and you see here, that's for the players here. And one thing that's really cool, look at this. What I, little story time. What I like to do when I open up a game, I like to have like everything for one player, for each player, like in a bag or in a little carton or whatever, right? I often prepare that myself. I take like one bag per player and put everything in there, or I have these little game trays, right? These geek boxes that I use, I mean. And then players can just say, okay, I want character X, or I want color red, whatever. And then I can just hand each player their thing, like this. And then while I continue setting up the game, they can just take this out and play around with their stuff here. It's a little bit bright, the light again, but there's just 3 pockets in here, it seems like, right? And you can put everything in here that the players need, right? Which is pretty cool. So I guess you will take the tile here and put it here on top, and put something at the bottom, right? So you have everything in here that the player needs, and they can play around with it and take a look at all the components and touch everything while you continue setting up the game. I think that's really cool. I like that a lot. And the cool thing is, this is cardboard, and this is cardboard as well. No plastic at all. It seems to like be quite durable. That's very nice, very cool. I love this. And look at this. You have this for all the different players here, right? So you have one for each. You give this to every player, and that's it. So here we have Clean Water, Sand Sharks, Argonauts, Reef Rangers, and Octopus Ink. And we also have like a red color here for me, because we don't have black. Well, we have gray, but no black, so I can take the Reef Rangers then. So very, very cool. Yeah, I love this. Like each player gets one of those things, and it's really easy to handle and organize then. That's great. All right, let's continue here. So here we have the player boards. These are double layered, which is really cool. So you probably can't really see it, but they have like a second layer here, so you can put like the cubes in here, and they don't like whenever you move the table or move these around, they don't like slide all over. They have little indents here, so they don't slide down the track. Very, very cool. You actually have to take them out and put them back in to make them higher, to like increase, like put them further to the right or left. Very cool. They're just a little bit flimsy, so that's not really bad, but it's something you just have to be a little bit careful with them. But yeah, there we go. And these are not asymmetric either, no. But very cool. I appreciate that. I like the entire design here quite a bit. Alright, then here we have, even more tiles. So here we have the ocean tiles. I don't know how they're called. Sunken ruins, ledge elevator, resupply modules, the looking glass. Okay, lots of those. Oh, the artwork is pretty nice. You know, the artwork, I like it a lot, and it kind of reminds me of the Artemis project. I think they're different graphic designers, but still, it kind of reminds me of like the iconography and everything. But that makes sense. I mean, it's the same publisher after all, right? Very cool. So I get the darker ones are more towards the bottom of the ocean, and the lighter ones more towards the top. Oh, look at these corals here. The island. Oh, these look really nice. Oh, look at that. Look at that seal. Oh, that's amazing. Really cool artwork. I can appreciate that. And oh, look how many tiles there are. That's incredible. These are like the expansions here. Ooh, the deep water shark. Wow. Fallen star. Oh, the shipwreck looks nice as well. Wow, these look really nice. I love this. And they all look so much different from each other. That's pretty crazy. Oh, wow, this is one of my favorite tiles now. This one looks amazing. And the eels here, nice. But look at how many there are. I mean, you can't tell me that you need more than half of those for an entire game, right? There must be like some crazy variability in here with like different missions. Then all of these tiles. That's pretty crazy. Wow, nice. Very, very cool. And oh, look at this, because I have the deluxe version. I talked about that wave thing, the wave first player marker. Well, we actually have one made from wood, which is really nice. Nice, chunky, it feels good. And also the insert here is all made from durable cardboard. That is great. I think there is no plastic in here, because these bags, these I think are biodegradable as well. These are the same ones or similar ones that store my games uses, that Jamie Stegmaier uses for the game he publishes. I think these are biodegradable. That means there is no plastic in here at all. I love that. Okay, but before we continue, let's check under the insert as usual. And of course, nothing there. What did I expect? Okay, let's continue. Before we look at the tokens and everything, let's take a look at the cards here. So the these cards. Oh, I think I've never touched cards like this. They feel a little bit coarse, so they don't have a linen finish, right? But they don't feel like completely smooth, which means you can like slide them off easily, and they still have a good grip on them. And they're quite thick as well. They feel really good. Wow, these feel amazing. They are very firm, very thick. That means you can't really riffle shuffle them too well. But I mean, there are not many cards here. You don't really need to riffle shuffle them, right? So, but they feel great. Ooh, these feel nice. I wonder if you could sleeve them, but I guess not. But they feel nice enough. I think you don't need to sleeve them, so that's fine. Cool. I don't know what these do. I have no idea, but they feel great. They feel amazing. Okay, here we have more cards. Let's take a look at those as well. Setback, bonus goal. Okay, and these feel the same. They feel really great. Okay, here are like these bonus goals. Okay, junior specialists, reputation, inspiration, sure. And then here we have setbacks, exhaustion, tsunami, volcanic activity. All right, these, I don't know if that's like a module or if you like always use them. I have no idea. This we already looked at. Here we have more tokens. This is for the Underwave Academy expansion. Okay, just some small tokens here. Very cool, with like this golden or bronze kind of outline. Very cool. Here we have a scoring pad, and like all of them have like these little indents here. That means you can just like take them out easy like this, right? Just push here, take them out. Same thing for the cards, right? If I take these cards here again, give me a moment. If I put them in here, I can just tilt them. See? Tilt them like this and take them out. I really like this. This is like by Game Trace. They specialize in these kinds of inserts, so really cool. Okay, so let us open these bags. There we go. Oh, sometimes they're not that easy to open, these biodegradable ones, but this one works quite well. So I guess this is for the players, right? No, it's not, because we have black here. We don't have any black player, unfortunately. These are like the resources you can get underwater, right? Like what they said at the beginning of the rulebook. These different resources here, right? So we have like these bulbs. We have the DNA symbol. Then we have the speech bubble here, the puzzle piece, oops, and the compass. I guess it's a compass. So yeah, very nice, chunky wooden components. These look great. Nice. I wonder if you can store them without them having to be in a baggie. I hope so. But let's see. They do have like these instructions there, how to put everything in, so that is good. Alright, so in here. This is for the expansions, I think. We have like the orca whale here. And then also we have like this robotic wanderer, I think it was called. Ooh, these are very nice components. These look great. I think the expansions are actually only in the deluxe version, yeah. Well, I backed the deluxe version because I trust incl to make another great game. And the gameplay looked really good from what I saw online, at least. I don't remember much of what I saw in the crowdfunding campaign, but I know that I have like really high expectations here. So, alright, and here I think we have all the player stuff probably, right? Let me check a few out. Yeah, these are all like round discs. Yeah, it's like I thought, I think. When you have like these missions here, let me just pull it up a little bit here, and you have like these hexagon shapes. You don't actually lay them out because you have no hexagon tiles, but you put that on the table, and then I guess you can just put your tokens on here, I suppose. That's like how it could work, and then you get like whatever's in there, I suppose. But these look nice. These are really cool for all the factions. For the Argonauts, the 5th player expansion as well. That's the purple ones here, I think. So really cool. We have the Kraken here. We have the shark fin, the water drop. Here we have the boat. And then also here we have the algae, which will be mine, right? Because I will be playing red, of course. Very cool. And these are all like the same tokens. And then here we have a few more things. Here we have similar tokens. Just these are hexagons. Oh no, maybe you put these on here, because these rather fit. Yeah, you probably put these here on the map. Then the round ones are for whatever. Maybe then, oh, I get it. I think I get it. That is a very clever design, if that is correct the way I see it, because then it's like obvious, right? So you see here on these tiles we have like round tokens, so you put a round token on here, and here you put the hexagons on there, I suppose. And that's like where you put all your tokens. Very cool. Very, very cool. And then the last tokens we have right here are the player markers, I suppose. Like, look at these cool submarines here. Oh, look at these. Oh, and these submarines actually have different designs. Can you see this one? Let me see. Yeah, like this. You can see it, right? So they actually have all different designs. And I think I like this one here the most. This one is cool. But the red one is nice as well. Yeah, the red one is very cool as well. So you have different, like, submarine designs. That is cool. I love this attention to detail. All right, and then you put everything in here. You know what? Before I end the video, let me put everything in here so we can also like have a little reboxing here. I think that's a good idea, right? So let's do this. Right, and I have reboxed everything. There were one or two things that I wasn't quite sure at first with. I didn't check out the instruction sheet well enough for that, but everything is explained very well, so you can actually rebox this quite quickly. I needed quite a while to do so now, but that's also because I'm a little bit dumb. Okay, so let me just show you how everything looks like reboxed, just in case you want to get this game as well. So first we open the box, of course. So at the top here we have the rules, the ocean board special rule clarification, the rule clarifications, and also the assembly instructions. I left them in here. I think it's good to have them in here just in case I can play a game and I don't quite know where everything goes anymore. So that's that. Then here we have the specialist board with the sleeve. So when we pull off the sleeve here, you see that everything is now in these boards, and now you can also see it better. It's not as bright. Here you see like here at the top right, the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. Tiers 1 to 4, there are like 5, 4, 3, and I think 2 tiles each, but they are sorted just by specialists. So here, for example, are 2 deep sea divers. Here are 3 marine biologists. And then the 5s, they're all unique. You just stack 3 on top of each other. Doesn't matter which ones, right? That's how you do that. And then we just sleeve that back in here. All right. So very simple. Then here we have all the mission sheets. Here in the bottom right, we have the player trays. The 5 player trays, right? There's like a nice spot here to put them. And then it's a little bit more complicated, but let me just start here. The instructions for the 3 mini expansions and also like the 5 player expansion tiles. There is like room in here, right? There's still a little bit of room in here for even a few more tiles in case there's an expansion coming out. I'm not sure. And you can just put them in there. And then here in these 3 pockets, you just put all the tiles. What I did, you see there are like different numbers of arrows here, right? Different number of symbols, like the 1s and also the 2s. I put in here, as you can see, right? So, oops. So the 1 and 2s, I put them here at the top. But you can sort them however you want to. Then the 3 and the 4s, only the 3s, I mean, I put them here on the left. And then here on the right, I put the 5s and also the... Oh, there are no 4s. Okay, just 1, 2s, 3s, and then here the 5s on the right. So they are all sorted. I guess that's important for setup later on. Then here you have the, I think they're called journal cards, right? Put them right in here. And here on the left, I don't call these anchor journal cards. I'm not quite sure how they're called. On the right here. Here's the scoring sheet. And then here at the top, we have the 3 of the player trays, and here we have 2 of the player trays. That's because this one goes to the very top, as you can see here, right? And this one here, we need like room for like all the other things we put in, like the specialist tray and stuff, right? Let us take a look at one of the player trays here, how you sort those. So here on the left you have the hexagon shapes. On the right you have these circular shapes. And here in the middle you have the 3 submarines in that player color and also one of each track token. If you don't have the deluxe edition, you won't have these track tokens, you will just have 5 red cubes instead, right? But you put them in here still, and you put the team leader tile on top. And that's how all of these look like. Then if we take these out, you see here we have the bonus goals, and also the setback cards. Here we have the first player token. I guess you will also put the cardboard first player token in there, I suppose, if you don't have the deluxe edition. I'm not even sure if the regular version comes with the insert, to be honest. And then here on the left, we have the dive tokens. Usually you have only the dive tokens, but since I have all the mini expansions, like all the expansion stuff also fits in here. It's quite roomy here, right? It barely fits, but it does fit. Like the orcas and the green cubes and here the wanderer and like these tiles, right? They all fit in here. And what I also do additionally, let me just get them, is take the baggies that I didn't need, that I emptied, right, and I will put them under the insert. I usually always do that, if possible, just so that in case I see like, oh, I might need a bag, I can actually take one that actually belongs to the game instead of going into my big box of baggies. So like this doesn't disturb at all, right? It just fits in there, and that is pretty much like how you rebox everything. So let us go from the bottom to the top again. You see here, right? Everything is put in here. Then we put player trace here. We put player trace there. Then we put the dive tiles here, like the ocean tiles, in any configuration you would like to. I will put 5s here, 3s here, 1s and 2s over here. Then the 5-player tile and the mini expansion rules, I put them in here. Then we take the 5 player boards, we put them right here in this spot. You see everything fits like really nicely. Then we take the missions, we put them in here. You see there's like another spot right here that they don't fall around too much. And then we take the specialist tray, put it here, and then we put the insert instructions, the rule clarifications, and the rules here, just like this. And then we can close up the box. And the insert really is designed in such a way that you don't even need to put the punch boards that came with it below the insert. You don't even need to do that, which is pretty good. I like that. So, and it's all nice and snug. No box lift. Maybe a millimeter, but that is negligible. So really cool. And I guess like when you like shake that around, when you take it with you, I suppose that everything should still look good. It just makes sense. So everything here is fine. Yeah. Everything's good. Yeah, maybe the tiles fall around a little bit. Let me just check here. The tiles fall around a little bit here. Okay, maybe a little bit, but that is also pretty much negligible. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm quite happy with how the insert here is organized. That's a pretty good insert, and also it's like all like sustainable, right? No plastics, so really good. Alright, and that concludes my unboxing and reboxing of Endeavor Deep Sea by Grand Gamer Skill. A game I'm really looking forward to playing, and if I like the game enough, if I can like record it well, like depending on like the space I need, I will also bring this to the channel most likely, like a small playthrough. Alright, thank you so much for watching and sticking to the very end. As usual, I would like to thank all of you for your support. A special shout out goes out to my generous Patreon supporters, and the biggest thanks goes out to Thecos for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. If you want to support me as well, you can do so by watching, liking, and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel to stay up to date with all the videos I put out, by supporting me on Patreon so I can grow my channel even more, and by joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my really amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.